@EcoClasses Bhartpar welcomes you. In this channel, you will see explanation and solutions of NCERT books. For this, you have to visit the channel, then go to playlist, and then you can see the chapter you want to read. Today, we will study textbook of English for class 2, MRIDANG. Unit 1, Fun with Friends. Chapter 1, My Bicycle. Let's start Unit 1, Fun with Friends. Chapter 1, My Bicycle. Let us recite. I have a red bicycle. I paddle and I ride. Trin, trin, trin goes the bell. Makes my friends move aside. The seat is blue in color. The tires and pedals are black. Sometimes fast, sometimes slow, but my bicycle is always on track. To keep my bicycle moving, all I need is some air. I put on my little helmet and go happily everywhere. Let's repeat the chapter. Chapter 1, My Bicycle. I have a red bicycle. You can see a red bicycle here. The boy says, I have a red bicycle. I paddle and I ride. You can see paddle here. As you know, one can ride a bicycle by pressing the pedal. Trin, trin, trin goes the bell. You can see a bell here that sounds trin, trin, trin. What it do makes my friends move aside. After listening the sound of trin, trin, the boy's friend moves aside. The seat is blue in color. You can see the seat is blue in color. The tires and pedals are black. You can see the tires and pedals are black in color. Sometimes fast, sometimes slow. You know, when you ride the bicycle, it can run fast as well as slow. It is said the bicycle runs sometimes fast, sometimes slow. But my bicycle is always on track. The boy says he used to ride the bicycle always. To keep my bicycle moving, all I need is some air. You know, we inhale air during breathing. The boy says, to keep my bicycle moving, all I need is some air. I put on my little helmet and go happily everywhere. You can see helmet here. The boy says, I put on my little helmet and go happily everywhere. Sight words I and is in my. New words pedal, aside, sometimes track, helmet, everywhere. Note to the teacher. Ask the children to describe a bicycle they have seen. You may initiate a conversation about safety measures such as wearing a helmet putting on a seat belt, etc. You know, you should wear a helmet while riding bicycle or motorcycle, while driving a car or a bigger vehicle. You must use seat belt. Let us speak. A. Share with the class. 1. Have you seen a bicycle? I think everybody have seen a bicycle. If not, ask your teacher or parents. 2. Where have you seen it? You may have seen it within school or at home or on road. 3. What color is it? It could be a black, blue, red or any other color you can think and write. 4. Who generally rides it? You know, bicycle is mostly ridden by children. 5. Have you seen a tricycle? Tricycle means a vehicle having 3 wheels. You must have seen it on roads. The auto rickshaws used in cities are mostly tricycle. 6. Have you seen a wheelchair? If you have visited a railway station or some hospital or some public place, you have seen for disabled person or those person who cannot walk due to injury or some other reasons are provided wheelchair for moving one place to another. Note to the teacher. Interact with children to elicit responses in English. Some children may not have seen a tricycle. Have a picture ready to show them. Sensitize children to the fact that senior citizens, the injured, and the disabled need to use a wheelchair. End on positive note that wheels aid in movement. Let us listen. A. Listen to the sounds that your teacher has recorded on the mobile. Can you identify the sounds of different bells? Note to the teacher. You may download or record the sounds of various kinds of bells, such as the ringing of the school bell, bicycle bell, temple bell, etc. I think everybody have heard the sound of school bell, bicycle bell, temple bell or ice cream seller bell, etc. Pause after each sound to give children some time to reflect. Let us speak. Read the words below each picture. 1. An ant, an axe, an apple. An ant, an axe, an apple. 2. A rat, a cat, a mat. A rat, a cat, a mat. 3. A pan, a man, a cap. Note to the teacher. This introduces young learners to the vowel sounds a as in pan. Help them notice that the word an occurs before the words beginning with a in the above table. You should know that any noun or word that starts with sounds of a, e, I, o, u that is sounds of vowel. Then it takes an as prefix. For example, an ant, an axe, an apple. You can see sound of vowel a. Similarly, if there is sound of vowel e, I, o, u, then you have to write and before it. If it has sounds of consonant, for example, rat, then it takes a. Cat, a cat. Mat, a mat. A rat, a cat, a mat. Similarly, a pan, a man, a cap. Let us write. A. Write the names of the parts of the bicycle in the given boxes. You may use the help box for selecting names. You may use the help box given here. Seat, pedal, wheel, bell, handle, carrier, brake. This is seat. This is brake, seat, brake, handle, similarly carrier here, bell here, similarly pedal here, wheel here, you may say tire here, chain here, light or focus light here, somebody may say headlight here. Okay, I think everything is covered. Seat, brake, handle, bell, carrier, pedal, wheel. Let us think. A. Imagine that you have a magic bicycle. Draw it in the box. You may draw a magic bicycle here in the given space. For help, I may give some clues. It could have some sort of fairy wings, or it could have some sort of jet engine that give smoke. What would you do with your magic bicycle? You may use your magic bicycle to go to a faraway place in less time. Note to the teacher. You may give children time to reflect about the idea. Initiate the talk in the class by asking few questions like, where would you go? What would you do there? What would you see there? Help them visualize and speak their thoughts. The places may be imaginary or real. Let us write. A. Complete the following sentences. 1. The child in the poem has a red bicycle. 2. The sound of the bell makes people move aside. 3. The dash and dash are black. The tires and pedals are black. B. Put a tick sign for the correct sentences and a cross for the incorrect sentences. 1. The child has a blue bicycle. The child has a red bicycle. 2. The bell goes trin trin trin. It's true or correct. 3. The child's bicycle is always fast. You have read, the child's bicycle is sometimes slow, sometimes fast. So it is incorrect or wrong. 4. The child needs some water to keep the bicycle moving. The child needs some air to keep the bicycle moving. So it's incorrect. 5. The child put on a little helmet while riding the bicycle. The child put a little helmet while riding the bicycle. So it's correct. For more videos, you can like and subscribe @EcoClasses Bhatpar. Thank you.